explore my tattoos. I am not a person that has many tattoos that show. A lot of people actually don't even know that I have tattoos, but I do have 8 of them. I just kind of wanted to give you guys a rundown of where they are, what they are, why I got them, the meaning behind them, and maybe, the story of how I got them. I know that I always love watching these type of videos on YouTube, so I thought I would share as well. So all of my tattoos are black and white. I have no color in my tattoos whatsoever, and that's just kind of the style or motif that I want to keep with the art on my body. So before I get into it, I will just say that I do have like vlogs, really short videos of me getting each one of these tattoos, and I'll link it up here if you want to see that playlist as well. It kind of just goes over the place that I got it and what I was doing that day. But for this video, I just want to kind of show and tell. Alright, so first up is the first tattoo that I ever got, and this was back in October of 2016, and I was visiting a friend in Seattle, and she already had a whole bunch of tattoos, and I had always wanted to get a tattoo, but I never really knew what I wanted to get or where I wanted to get them. And the problem for me a lot of the time is placement. I was very meticulous about where it was going to be, if it was going to be shown, because all of mine, as you'll see, are hideable. Like, except for the last one that I got, I was like, let's just do it. But all of them are pretty much, if I'm wearing shorts or wearing like a normal t-shirt, you would never know that I have tattoos, and that's kind of how I wanted to keep it. So for this tattoo, I was visiting my friend. I was like, you know what, let's do it. Let's get a tattoo together. And so we got like best friend tattoos. We had already been really good friends since middle school, and we were both out of high school by then. She bought me this 4-leaf clover necklace. So I went on vacation, and while I was there, I was in Colorado, I got this pine cone, like this silver encased little pine cone necklace for her as well. So that kind of became our like friendship necklaces. So we decided that she would get a 4-leaf clover and I would get a pine cone. However, I ended up not getting a pine cone. I got a evergreen tree instead. And so for me, this tattoo has a lot of different meanings for me. First, it's my first tattoo ever. Second, it's a best friend tattoo. And third, it reminds me of the first time I ever went to Washington, kind of a memento of that place. Alright, so my second tattoo is on my left, like ribs, kind of like behind here. And I actually got that tattoo in Poland. I went there in 2017 for like a month-long study abroad sort of thing. So we started looking up places to get a tattoo, and we got them. For me, how I decided on the dragon was the story of Krakow, which is the capital of Poland. There is a local legend about I'm probably pronouncing it wrong, but the Wawel dragon. And the legend goes, or at least a version of it, is that a king and his dominion was being plagued by a dragon who lived under the castle, or where the castle is now. And the dragon demanded, I think, like a virgin a year or a maiden a year of the people. And they kept doing this until it got down to the last virgin in the village or the area was the king's daughter. So the king did not want to part with his daughter, so he got a bunch of knights and other people and said, whoever kills this dragon will win my daughter in marriage. And so, it goes, and the hero is Krakow. I'm probably pronouncing it wrong, but anyways, it's a variation of how Krakow got its name. And he slayed the dragon, won the princess. So since we were starting our trip there, I thought it was kind of really cool to get a dragon. And as far as like placement and how it was gonna look, I knew that I really liked Ouroboroses, which is like the snake eating its tail or a dragon eating its own tail. It's a symbol of infinity, and I really loved that idea. So that's how that guy was created. All right, so the next one is right here on my ribs, and it is enough, the word enough. And this is a sister tattoo. Me and my sister Stacy went and got it. She had just broken up with her boyfriend who was abusive, and so she got hers in the exact same place, enough, in different calligraphy, and then I got mine in the X-Files font, so like that sci-fi TV show, because I love X-Files. Anyways, and it turned out really great. I love mine. It's support for domestic violence awareness for my sister and for anybody else who's in a really tough relationship and you don't think you can get out of it, or you don't think you're enough. This one definitely did hurt, probably the most out of them, but it was still, not too bad. Well, the next one is actually right above it. I got my friendship flowers right here, and I have 3 of them because I have 3 best friends, and each plant represents each person's personality as well as the pot that they're in. So for Erin, I have lavender and it's in a whiskey glass. The next one is Marie. She is the stargazer lily in a metal pot. And then the third one is for Heather. She is just this retro 60s hippie, yogi, and just, I love her vibes, and she really feeds that for me. And so she's a snake plant and a nice, if it was colored in, it would be white. So on my thigh, kind of higher up, I have my fox, and this one is not some in-depth story. He is a representation of Fox Mulder, because I love X-Files. That's why he's kind of jumping, because he's getting pulled up by a UFO. And he's my only one that has shading. The shading did hurt. The line work didn't really. But the other thing is I love foxes. I really do. They're crafty. They're cute. I love them. So I'm so happy I have him on me. I have some runes on me, and one of them signifies traveling and journey and good fortune on those travels. So that kind of really, really goes into what I love, is exploring and journeying and traveling. And then the other one is assertiveness and directness and confidence, the warrior. And I thought that was also very poignant to me and how I try to live my life. Also, with that tattoo, I did get one right behind my ear, and that tattoo is also a rune, and it is for hailstorm, so for turbulence, for whirlwind, for storm, for anger. And he actually did have to shave some of my hair to put it there. So that was fun. Okay, so this one I got with Charisma. She is a friend that I found later in life but got really close to. We went adventuring together and traveling together, and she actually does have a YouTube channel. It's a sunflower because it, goes with the sun and kind of soaks that up and gains energy from the sun, and it's associated with happiness and positive vibes, if you will. So it's something that I want shown. This is the first tattoo that you can actually see that isn't so easily hidden, and I wanted it that way for a reason. That's kind of what that one means to me, and I actually drew it, and of course the artist put his spin on it as well. Okay, so that's all of my tattoos. I hope you enjoyed the stories that go behind them. Thank you so much for watching, and I will see you in my next one.